All right. Hi, everyone. And this is another website redesign review. I'm Justin Rondeau, the Director of Optimization at Digital Marketer. And today we're going to be looking at Mixpanel's pricing page update. And I am extremely excited about this. I've been spending the last month or two doing lots of research and focusing on new designs for pricing pages for things we're working on at Digital Marketer. So this was really, really cool for me to see when I got an alert about this website redesign change. And we have here, as always, I'll be going through 5 main criteria to break this down. So I'll be going through, clarity, readability, appearance, on-site experience, and navigation. And so what we'll do is we'll look at the first page and kind of break it down to give you a synopsis of what's going on. Then we'll go into the updated variation, do the same thing. And then at the end, we will score up who has the edge between each variation in those 5 categories to find out which page is superior. All right, so here is the original variation. You can see you have a standard style navigation here at the top with Mixpanel's logo, features, pricing, company, login, sign up. All right, and what's cool here is they have kind of tabulation here. We have engagement plans and people plans, so of how those things break down. I haven't done the research to get to this page yet, so those are all kind of nonsense to me. It's kind of gibberish at this point, but someone at the user journey here would likely have that understanding. Okay, and so then it breaks down into a actual pricing table here. We have free, become a Mixpanel partner, startup, business growth, premium, enterprise, and they break down data points, costs, and then their call to action where you have sign up, learn more, and purchase, contact. Okay, cool. So pretty straightforward. Then they pull into some frequently asked questions. What is a data point? What if I go over, etc. So frequently asked questions. Do you have any questions? And that's it. So we're missing some persuasive factors, which you don't really need a lot of, I guess, on pricing pages, because this is more of this type of content is definitely closer to bottom funnel content that you'll be running into because you're looking to convert them to get to your sign up page or to contact you for an enterprise account. So fairly straightforward page. Not that busy, which is what's interesting here is the next page I'm about to show you. It actually more than doubles in height. So there is a significant amount of more content on there. And so let's unveil it. And wow, they went kind of buck wild here and went full on redesign. So you'll see that they still use like a navigation that's kind of a part of the page versus its own bar. And so use the Mixpanel logo. I think they added some more content in there, features, pricing, company, documentation, login, and sign up. Okay. And so essentially they do keep some of the standard functionalities of the page where here's the pricing guide. They're telling you what you're looking at, where before they didn't really tell you this is the pricing guide. They just kind of said, hey, here's an engagement plan and here's some stuff going on there. So this is a pricing guide, and they're telling you what to do next. So they're guiding you on this journey here rather than making you figure it out yourself. This layout is, I know I do the whole who won on each one, but this is a much more coherent layout here. So you break down to free, startup, business, contact us versus let's go back here. The free, become a partner. What in the world is happening here? That's a lot harder to read and understand. Are they all a part of one thing? It's a bit awkward. So I think that's definitely, clearly a one up there. You can see they're kind of doing that persuasive design factor of best value. And then for people plan, if you jump over, you'll see that filled in as well. And then, so rather than having all those crazy plans in there, they broke it down into 4. And then you get to see what exists, what is a part of each of the plans here. So it just breaks things down into way more granularity using nice icons with view more information in there. They're showing what I think is smart because a lot of people on pricing pages, what they'll end up doing is they will show everything, just everything that's different between the plans. And in a lot of cases, like your basic plan includes things in your premium plan. The premium plan just has more of it, right? So you need to focus on the key differentiating factors, because if people start seeing the same of, the same of, the same of, the same of, they might as well be seeing nothing, right? So it is a really, really smart idea to do what they did here, was look at what differentiates, and then kind of if you want to see more factors in there, you can click view more. So I think that's really, really smart. Frequently asked questions remain the same, and then still have questions, which I like how they did this, where instead of having two sections that's like, hey, here's our frequently asked, and now here's another section. Well, if you have more, where this feels like it's still a part of that same section. And then I really like this for not sure which plan is right for you. Use this below to talk to a sales representative. That's a really smart way to get a kind of higher qualified touch point by getting somebody who's, hesitant to just click one of those plans and purchase, but might, end up being on that enterprise line where you could, get your actual closers to close that deal. All right. So this is a fairly straightforward example here. And I think in terms of clarity, the new variation definitely wins because it tells us, one, this is a pricing guide. Two, it tells us what to do next. And three, it cuts down on a lot of the nonsense that was in the middle here. What is this? More is not better. Bigger is not better in this case, okay? So clarity, the new variation definitely wins out. Readability, gosh, that's no contest. I mean, not no contest. There's no question who won here, right? In terms of readability, this page is way easier to read and understand, way easier to have comparisons between plans. My gosh, all right, that definitely goes to the new one. In terms of appearance, this is just a better layout. Look at this. This makes sense to me, right? Free, startup, business, enterprise. Do you know what doesn't make sense to me? This, right? It's just, they're showing the cases awkwardly in this point. So in terms of appearance, the new one wins again. On-site experience, I talked a little bit about how I like how they set up, the key differentiating factors with the limited and unlimited, and then into view more, and they continue to do that. I really, really enjoyed that, and that just makes the experience a lot better. I also like how if you have someone who's really, really hosed and doesn't know what to do, they can fill out a form and talk to a sales representative. I like it. And navigation, let's see, what's the main differentiation point is they included documentation. You don't really need some of the changes they put in there in nav. It looks the same. They just added another feature in there where I could take it or leave it. It doesn't do much for me. So I'm going to actually give this a no contest between them because they're so similar. Yet I don't think what they added helps or hurts. So definitely no contest. So in this case, the updated variation won 4-0 with the edge on in clarity, readability, appearance, and on-site experience. So that is my review for Mixpanel's pricing page, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, assuming you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on the DM site, go to YouTube and fill in comments there. All right.